What do you mean?
His hair. It's popping out. It's crazy. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, game number 1. We're getting ready to go underway. It is the Pango versus Mineski. And of course, don't forget, if you guys feel like somebody here is playing their hearts out in need of a MVP vote, shoot it their direction as well. Potential to win a Mercedes-Benz for them.
Don't just devastate an enemy with your ult.
Vote now. Look, Mercedes-Benz.
There it is.
So KP, Venomancer, what are they going to get as far as the matchup is concerned? So Morphling is going to head down bottom. And it looks like, yeah, it's just going to be the Jug versus Axe Nyx. Just kind of a scary lane.
Yeah, the one thing that we did not mention is Ember Spirit into Oracle. He just removes his Flame Guard with Fortune's End.
30 seconds to battle.
And it also applies Root.
And you also have, you know, Fate's Edict, which is going to be pretty value this game against Morphling if he goes for the shotgun build. It's also pretty helpful against the Nyx Assassin. What else is there? It's good against Maledict. Yeah, Oracle is... Honestly, Oracle is just such a stupidly good hero.
Even after the heavy nerf.
Yeah.
Like, Oracle, yeah. He has 90% of the game's mechanics in his 4 spells.
Yeah. I'm going to start spamming Oracle when I get back to playing Dota.
Yeah, once you get good at him, he's going to be nerfed so much that it's going to become unplayable. So don't bother now. You missed your timing, Gabe.
What are you talking about? I'm an Oracle player already.
Start playing Warlock. He's the next big thing.
He's the next one?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I have a 44% win rate on Oracle. Never mind. So... 20 down here. We've got Odjet and Moon. Gonna take some damage.
We should watch the bottom lane. They might grab a first blood. Look at the positioning from Ninja Boogie. It's a tri-lane. Witch Doctor is TPing.
All right, they got him rooted. The punches are coming. Febby to interrupt, and, well, Lacoste called it. First blood drawn by KP.
Yeah, that was very naive out of Morphling.
The surprise from the
I'll
trees.
escort myself out.
It's good that you do. I was about to call security. I've had enough of you. Oh my God, they're going again.
Yeah.
Oh God, no, this can't happen. Oh,
Nice
great
impale.
impale, but might still be able to find the block off, looking for the angle. Febby, a little bit trepidatious thinking about throwing it, but they will find that Nyx Assassin.
If Morphling died there, that's a game.
Yeah.
Alt F4. Just, I'm out of here.
It gives him the kiss there. A little bit of thanks for the save at the end. But yeah, it speaks to the problem that he's going to run into. This is not going to be an easy Morphling lane.
I'm a fan of tri-lanes coming back.
Yeah.
So much more action.
And you have a Ghostic who will free farm on the sack, which is their Weapon X in this game.
Weapon X.
I don't even know what that means. Oh.
Is he the CIS MMY?
What happened with MMY? I need to ask Jack what's he doing right now.
He's probably streaming auto chess or something, dude.
For those who
Making
don't
10 million
know,
a year.
He was one of the greatest mid players. Made the Storm Spirit look so imbalanced. Also, one of the few guys who played mid Lion back in the days.
Even when he transitioned to POS 5, he still looked exceptional.
Iceberg picks up the illusion rune while the contention for the pull is going on. It's not easy for the Pango though, and just throw out the fissure, gonna back out afterwards. And it does look like this is gonna be Mineski, not able to get all the denies there, but they're gonna have to step back for the creeps afterwards. While the Pango, Ghost Stick moves over, contests Odjet's farm, but wants to get that creep wave. And he will find it.
And drag it along. You want to be contesting Juggernaut in the 2 creep waves so he can't actually come into CS. So you've got the spin forcing him away. Yeah, Odjet just has to go back to his tower. Gives up half a creep wave.
Bottom lane. Multiple ganks going on simultaneously. Ninja Boogie finds Slayer there for a very nice kill. And meanwhile, mid lane, it's just continued pressure back and forth as Iceberg drops down fairly low and no bottle charges either.
He's bringing something that's a flask and a mango. He wants to be able to pressure the TA in the lane. Also TA bringing Blightstone and a healing salve.
Dead even in the CS though, until the last like 15 seconds, where Ember had to go back and heal.
Yeah. We'll see where the rune spawns. There's some pretty good rune control coming out right now from the Radiant, it looks like, and Nyx is actually going to make this rotation too.
Got spotted.
Yeah, this could be big if they're able to find him, but yeah, Moon is going to just run up towards the north, and we'll see if the rune spawns there, or nope, it's down bottom. Ninja Boogie picks it up.
Axe is level 6 before 4th minute.
That's insane.
Hand of Midas, just buy Hand of Midas right now. Or grab a Radiance.
No, I was going to say Radiance. Like, I'm with you on Radiance for sure.
He gets the Vanguard instead.
I'm just trolling. Just get a Vanguard, get a good timing on a Blink Dagger, and snowball from there.
Ninja Boogie got maledicted, but Slayer's the one who's taking the damage. Pops the Fairy Fire, wants to...
Die to tower!
Doesn't happen.
Purifying Flames, even level 1 does so much damage.
Oof. Denies there as well, getting some damage onto Iceberg. TA 10 denies so far, the 8 of Ember. Still pretty even there. And it's just going to be a naive healing back up again.
And it is just a natural 1v1 mid.
Yeah.
Who have they brought? Which doctor's TP'd in?
Yeah, he just wanted to refill the bottle from Ember Spirit. Maybe not just refill, it could be a kill. Maledict level 1, 3
Moon.
points in Flame Guard.
Moon trying to make something happen. It's not going to be there though. Fairy Fire to heal.
He should be fine.
He's okay, yeah. Even had Refraction coming up.
Well, we also saw there, it was Bounty Runes going the way of Mineski. 3 of them picked up to just the one that Ghost Stick was able to find.
And this Venomancer, he's the utility builder on... He can build any items. Rod of Aethas is going to do great, as we already pointed out. Also Spirit Vessel against the Morphling.
God, look at this. They're just walking up the hill. They don't really care, but need to be a little bit careful. Naive does as well.
Something that we didn't really talk about either of these Plague Wards. Once he gets them up to level 4, the Pango don't have a great hero outside of maybe the Morphling to deal with them. So once you set up the kind of bunker around a tower and you're pushing objectives, clearing Plague Wards is so hard. And that plays into what you were saying, Gabe, about Axe's initiation power.
Just repick one of the heroes into Sniper.
Yeah. Just casual repick. It's fine.
God, yeah. Ghost Stick, though, is just such a monster. He's, what is this?
70 CS.
1,000 gold away from ahead of the Juggernaut, which is the next highest in the game.
Oh, he even got the Healing Ward on top, 75 gold. Healing Ward's really easy to kill these days because movement speed got nerfed twice in a row.
Yeah, so slow.
Nobody can stop him.
Where do we got now? 6 minutes in, 3 kills. Mineski a little bit of a lead, but this... Oh, rotation in. Febby trying to turn it. Can they get Iceberg? No.
Maybe if they had a high ground ward on Radiant side ramp for the Dire, they could get a Fortune's End and a Purifying Flames. Unfortunately, no vision to grab the Ember.
One thing that bothers me about the Pango's lineup is they have no heroes that can actually deal damage to the towers, especially if you push into TA traps, Veno wards. They're not going to be able to take any objectives.
Ooh, Purifying Flames from downtown.
Oracle.
Well done. So that's another kill. They take down the Ember. It is still this sort of impending sense of doom coming with this Axe getting more and more farmed. If he gets this Blink Dagger at a good time and just starts just running around the map and killing people, it's going to be a problem. And we saw in the last series as well that Oracle ulti doesn't even necessarily save you.
Yeah.
You still get dunked.
It is that inevitability that's coming, but at the same time, Morphling is unable to lane against this Venomancer anymore. You've got the Urn up on KP, and they're playing into Naive again, forcing him incredibly low.
Well, KP also, though, in a little bit of trouble as they rotate in this Nyx Assassin, but can't get the range.
Don't want to slip on the bananas.
Danger Town. As still stick charges, as well as a salve, so KP heals back up, farms up the entire side of the map, and...
Oh, Iceberg collapsed on.
That was really close. Needed some more vision, but couldn't find it.
Didn't get the rune to refill bottle, so he's got to walk home and then TP. Oh, no, he's going to courier out another salve, I guess.
Oh, Ghost Stick. This is dangerous. You can't lose this axe right now. He cannot afford to die.
Well, he can't afford to die, but I don't think he can die either.
I guess that's
Level 10 phase boost Vanguard at 8.5 minutes.
Yeah.
What's he on?
Life. Oh, wait, he also went the attack speed talent instead of the strength.
Oh, did he?
40 attack speed on the axe.
Yeah, because they changed his talents. We don't see too much of an axe. He had 3 mana regen on level 10.
So one of the other things that I've seen, I feel like it might have been Ghostic that went it. He went for Manta style and then attacking procs counter helix. And it works, where you Manta and then the illusions proc counter helix when you attack with them. So you like blink in and then you just start attacking and you get like triple spins happening simultaneously.
Damn. I guess he's going to be the guy that kills Plague Wards as well with his attack, massive attack speed.
I don't know if that's what he's going to do, but I think when he did it before, it was with the attack speed talent too.
I hope he does now.
I mean, there's always a better item choice than Manta style.
It's
In this
true.
game, you need a Blink Dagger, you need a Blade Mail, then you need a
Yeah, it was
BKB,
like-
maybe a Shadow Blade.
I think that it was his 3rd or 4th item when he did it.
Morphling has to sit in the pocket now. Bottom lane completely abandoned. It does mean that the
Ajit.
Pango have 5 heroes top, though.
Gotta be careful there. Does still have spin though, so they can't get in range.
The lack of disables on the Radiant proving to be a little worrisome.
Picks up the rune, backs out afterwards. Meanwhile, February able to pick up the 2 on the bottom side of the map.
Plus the power rune regen for Moon.
To be honest, I don't think Flame Guard should be dispellable.
You shut your mouth. That's the only thing that I have. This is the other sort of frustrating thing for Pango here. It's Ghostic. He just doesn't care. He really doesn't. Like KP, this is normally the time when you just be able to sit in lane and be fine with it because people don't want to stand in wards.
Under attack.
They still can't clear the wards. What are they, level 3 now?
Yeah.
It's real difficult. Level 2? Level 2 wards and they can't even push past them. So the entirety of the map belongs to Mineski. You know, the Pango very much condensed around that mid to top area. Coming down bottom to try and deal with Ajit now, but this just opens the top
No.
lane for KP to push out towards tier
No,
1.
he came bottom to farm his Blink Dagger.
And push the Morphling out of lane. Morphling, go away. Go jungle.
I mean, it definitely is Axe that's the real carry in this game, it feels like. Like, this entire game is going to revolve around him getting stuff done. And he does, okay.
Not when that happens. You do have to hit your spells.
Well, he'll have his Blink Dagger in a second, then he won't be crying. So 2,000 gold lead right now for Mineski.
It is just the axe at the top. Triple red cord right behind him.
Yep. And they lose Slayer down bottom.
Omni Slash expended, yeah.
Dire's bottom tower.
All right, Ghostic's ready. He's online.
That's the worst thing about Juggernaut now, is that Omni Slash used to be able to get you a kill potentially on a core or an offlaner, but now
Yeah.
it's like you kill a Crystal Maiden or a Witch Doctor. It's so bad at level 1.
Yeah. Oh, I think Ajit, they might have spotted him there on that ward. Yeah, they see Ghostic, so they're not going to move into position. Looks like
Oh, they know
Ajit
his
backs
blink.
out.
And this is the thing about this axe being extremely farmed. If you can't find any openings, what's the point of it?
Yeah.
Your hero is extremely farmed right now, but you need someone to play with. Nyx Assassin just hit level 6. He's scouting it out, but if you don't achieve anything, it's a dead network.
All right, he finds the catch. There's going to be the impale. The dunk comes out. Ajit, no Omni Slash, and it's just going to get stunned, and they walk away.
Yeah, you've always got to see Blink Dagger as that kind of like an investment, right? Similar to Hand of Midas in the way it works, that you have to do something with it. Midas, you kind of passively gain gold and get farm. Blink, you have to play aggressively and find picks and kills to make it worth your while.
So 13 minutes in now. And what do we have? Level 8 on Morphling. He could potentially become a little bit more involved too and maybe take over KP and drop some wards of his own. And Ghost Stick looking for the opening, gets the call. They've got the Impale afterwards as they're going to be able to connect onto him, but yeah, they take it off, and now the turnaround comes. It's also
Courier with the side blades.
Oh boy.
calculated, I'm sure.
A blink debut from Moon. Definitely showing its worth. And this is where Mineski are. Look at how quickly they snap into action. 5 heroes down bottom with a sentry ward there. Vampire in trouble.
Runs, tries to get out.
Do they have
He will
dust?
escape.
No more reveal.
Dire's
Tier 1 for them though. And they
Another
might...
smoke.
Radiant's
Dude,
bottom
they're just
They
going.
saw that smoke.
I think they just want the movement speed. They don't care. But it's broken immediately. Maybe they just, I don't know.
Nah, that's a really bad usage of a
Mid?
smoke. You can't find any good good reasons why they used it.
So they lose tier 1 top to Naive. Morphling gets that, but they will be able to defend their mid tower.
Very strange. Yeah, I don't know. This is bizarre. But Slayer will get down a ward here. They're able to dodge away from a lot of the pressure that Mineski placed on the map. They did take that tier 1 tower bottom, though, as they'll find this Nyx Assassin. Fissure comes out. And he's dead.
Yeah, Mineski will start playing aggressively right now. Venomancer is level 10. Yeah, again, he decided to go for a Venomous Gale cooldown instead of a GPM talent.
We saw this, and we were confused about this in one of their previous games, their previous series.
It's great for kiting, but I would still prefer to get a GPM talent, especially if you lack control. Let's say the game lasts for 40 minutes. You get it around 10-minute mark.
He does go for the Plague Ward talent, though,
Yeah.
right? With the Gale into Plague
Yeah, but you
Ward
would
talent.
still have an extra item.
Yeah. I think he just likes hitting that timing where he's got infinite Plague Wards being spammed out everywhere when they push high ground, thanks to Gale.
Now, I think the Veno there realized exactly what was going on. Is he is going to be called now and likely going to be dunked down as well. Ajit chasing forward for more. This is a very tanky axe. I don't think you're winning that battle. Without Omni Slash, at least. But you can see that these net worths are starting to get built up a little bit on the Radiant, but it's also the TA who's catching up to the axe now after taking that Blink Dagger. Slows down Roche taking potential, but does give you an option to farm faster.
Yeah, if they grab a kill or two, they could easily go into Roche Pit. TA getting closer to her Deso with all the healing in the world from Oracle or Jug. They can easily take it down.
Oh, this is a big play if they can catch Ajit.
Is this a Veil game for Ember?
Ghost Stick, jumps in, call, connects. Impale afterwards, a very nice combo, but he gets the spin off and then the false promise.
False Promise probably not even needed, but secures his safety regardless.
And then Moon just eliminates Slayer there in the mid lane.
See how much commitment they need just to try and kill a Juggernaut. 3 heroes, 2 of them cores, not even enough.
Yeah, that's the thing about Nyx Assassin against Jug. You needed that extra damage from Vendetta, but also you want to pop the Impale right away. And this is the build that I talked about in the previous series on Nyx Assassin as position 4. You want to max the carapace instead of maxing the stun, because cooldown still same on the Impale, while carapace lowers from 20 to 10 seconds if you put 2 extra points in it.
Well, he is going to find KP there, but in a circle of wards, it's not an easy kill to find.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's
What is
middle
Ember
tower
saving
is under
for? He's
attack.
got enough money for like a deposit to a house or something. Like 27, is he going Radiant?
I think it's pretty good this game. Kind of like it. Oh, KP just gets eliminated too. I think Radiance is pretty cool.
I think GPM talent on Venomancer is also cool, especially if you plan to die a lot, you would still get the gold.
Oh yeah.
It's good to know.
Stop flaming.
I'm not flaming. I think that's a reasonable statement.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I think that Iceberg is going for Radiance this game.
It's definitely a consideration. Like in his head, he's not sure what he wants to go, right?
Yeah. That Blink
I think
Dagger.
Yule's is pretty poor this game. Veil is okay, but you would have gone Veil already if you're going to head into it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's like-
he survived the early stage, so he can afford to go for it if this game continues to go like this.
Has fallen.
DD Deso, it's Roche time.
I mean, Moon apparently wants to find kills, but yeah, it feels like that would have been a pretty great time to go for a Roche kill. The scan connects now as they head up further north and gonna pass through again. Slayer is just gonna hide out there as well and try and dodge the creeps that are gonna spawn in a second.
He just wants to hide until he has enough money for boots.
Oh god, they gotta be careful with this DD. Is it gonna be enough to be able to turn this fight? They try and kill him off. Omni Slash though, and it's only gonna kill off that Nyx Assassin. So Ghost Stick not gonna be able to escape as of yet. Does have his blink off cooldown in 2 seconds. The Maelstrom prop, and then they're able to find the kill with the DD on TA.
They've got to know that they need to bring numbers if they're going to go for these pickoffs. So, they tried Juggernaut bottom, they tried Moon previously 2 minutes ago and they couldn't get the kill. Trying on Moon again, who's so quick on his fingers without refraction, is proving to be impossible to pick off. And I think Mineski, for the first time in a couple of weeks, they're playing snappily. They're playing very crisp with the way they're backing up their cause. Especially Ninja Boogie. He's in the right place at the right time.
The Ember just bought Sacred Relic, which means Radiance form. They're gonna lose the Roche. Moon will pick up the Aegis. I guess they want to play a split push game a little bit, but Mineski's lineup is extremely strong right now. You have a Venomancer with the Urn of Shadows, the Road of Aethys, a lot of catch potential, a lot of healing from Jug and Oracle. Also, TA will put pressure on the towers with that Deso.
Just gonna go straight for the BKB afterwards also. Yeah, Moon is incredibly farmed right now, and oh
hello.
God, he got the stretch off though. He got the strength for him, and Naive is able to live. What?
In between Echo and the next spell.
It's like just...
Yeah, because Aftershock is only level 2.
Yeah.
So there's no way you can lock him down.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Febby starting to understand some decisions that were made. Just kidding.
Got him.
I think it's the right build though, right? If you're not going to be able to have that Blink Dagger for a little while, the Fissure longer duration is good.
Because you're able to set up for a blink from TA.
Yeah, exactly.
Slayer finally has boots. Got them around 19 minutes. He's got boots. And Windlace.
Slayer playing that position 6 with the 0-6 score right now, involved in one of those kills. If Mineski gets 10 more kills and Pango doesn't get one, that's the dream.
XD.
Well, Naive has his Manta style done. We're moving into position, trying to find themselves a kill. Is it going to be enough? Impale, no! They're able to save the Venomancer, and in fact, they might get a little bit more afterwards. Febby is there for the follow-up. The chain's going to connect. Ghost Stick not looking as tanky as they want this axe to be, and he is brought down, and Ghost Stick's farm has fallen off a cliff.
Oh, good
One
trap.
remnant. He's only got one remnant. He's dead here.
Oh, the relic, it's not going to save him. Buy your Radiance, quick! No!
No.
Not enough.
Again, Ninja Boogie, perfect positioning. Sat behind KP, gets there just in time to save the Veno, and it all goes downhill quickly for the Pango.
Dire's middle tower is under
The dream is still alive. They didn't lose a single hero. Age is still up and running on TA for 2.5 minutes. This is the tower that Pango will not try to defend, but look at the positioning from Mineski already. They try to go for some cute little play, like they're pressuring a tier 2 tower. Instead, they already rotate mid.
Well, oh my God,
Get
Moon.
destroyed!
Moon is causing some issues right now for a whole heck of a lot of people. The root's going to connect eventually. Febby looking to get into position.
They don't want to go up into high ground blind.
Why is decision making?
Sentry and Observer Ward.
Purifying flames.
It's a lot of damage. They see the axe right here. They see the axe. Ward on him. Oh, and look at this play. They're getting ready. The blink, the chase. Oh, it would have been nifty. But still, Febby could chase. Nah, he doesn't want to.
We're 4 kills away from the second dream.
Yeah, I've seen some cute little plays with Oracle's Fortune's End, where you actually use it on a TPing target, and then it follows you, so it gives you an extra damage and dispel on you if necessary.
We're using it on the courier, like was it Stan King we saw it from?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a while back now.
That was a long time ago. Man, Moon is just such a monster right now.
Traps on traps on traps.
Hello. There's the
Nice
catches the
impale.
ace. No, but Naive. Able to interrupt, and they get out of there.
This Nyx is role-playing as an Oracle, saving his morphling time after time with these real nice impales.
They will be
Good
able to
catch
rotate.
from Pango.
And Ghost Stick, is he going to get out of there in time? Just barely away.
No way.
Is starting to burn down, but it looks like he's going to be able to live through the full initiation. And Iceberg tries to get up to the high
Fish
ground.
is there.
Febby says no. Takes him down.
So we can go back to my point. Compare Venomous Gale cooldown against the GPM talent. Like, what did that lowered cooldown on Gale did so far?
Well, they're winning the game, so...
Yeah, but they're not winning the game because of the Venomous Gale cooldown reduction.
It's a
That's
setup
fair.
talent, though. Like, he
That's
doesn't,
fair.
he doesn't care about the talent until he gets 15 when he takes the second talent. And then he can spam Gale on heroes and get the Plague Walls popping out of their backsides all the time. So it makes
Cost
it...
is not a believer.
It's for what, like when you're pushing high ground and you've got vision high ground and you Gale up, you know, you've got like 20 Plague Wards around a tier 3.
I heard it only summons 2 wards, not 20.
You got to hit the 5 heroes twice.
You also have an ability that puts down individual Plague Wards. So when you put down a bunch of them, and then you hit the Gales,
That's the dream.
that is the dream. Oh, we've missed out on both dreams now.
Well, 25 minutes and 8,000 gold lead, and Mineski looking firmly in control of this one. TA, 4,000 gold ahead of the next highest on the Radiant. But they do still have a Morphling.
And an Ember with Radiance. Like, you can't count them out. We know how limited the lockdown is from Mineski, and both of those heroes are very slippery once we get into that mid game.
They're cheering themselves on to victory. They're just trying desperately. The Nyx Assassin, you can tell he's a positive gamer. Uh-oh. Jump in call. That's a blade mail. That is a dead object. That's the way that you win a team fight, and a second one as well. This Ghost Stick finds his man.
Is that like 1.5k gold or something? Let's see the fight recap. Not that much.
Oracle should have used ulti right away so that Axe can't dunk him. Even if he didn't even cast it. Like, you want to use it right away when you're against the Axe.
Well, level 20 TA, and I mean, they can take the fights when she's not there. It was a big swing, and they only lost the Nyx Assassin for that second round of rotations. Little pieces here for the Pango.
It's more time for the Morph and the Ember Spirit. And once they can start shoving out the side lanes and, you know, getting the creep wave off to the dire side of the map, things become a little more difficult for Mineski. Because they're very much that bulldozer lineup that wants to push towards objectives with the next Roshan specifically to try and take tier 3s and high ground.
This lineup will fall off from Mineski if they don't finish the game in, let's say, 15, 20 minute max. TA, also Jug. Well, you're playing against Ember Spirit, who has Radiance. He's extremely farmed. Same goes for Morphling.
Depends on like the Jug's build. If he goes for the like Blink Abyssal, he can match up against the Ember Spirit. And I think he might just have to in this game. I've got Hex queued up for the TA as well. They very fully realize their lack of lockdown.
That's a finished Hex.
That's not just queued, that's done.
She is very hard to deal with. Like, the BKB Hex is just... I don't know. That's sort of one of those game changers. Still the 10-second BKB.
That's a big red flag for the Pango. That is, we group up as 5, no one gets left behind.
Yeah. And I wonder if you're Morphling, he's going to finish off the Scotty, isn't he? I was wondering if he's going to finish Scotty or if he's actually just going to go for Lincoln's.
He's got BKB queued.
He still is just holding on to that ultimate orb, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that there's still a lot of ways that you can... There aren't that many ways that you break Lincoln's. I think it might be worth it against this sheep stick.
Can be hard against Oracle.
Yeah. But like, if Oracle is showing himself enough that he can get a Purifying Flames onto the Morphling, you probably can blow him up with somebody else. Well,
this is where Mineski wants to close the window, close the door.
Bottom lane is being pressured pretty heavily as they want to get up there. And Iceberg gonna clear through the creep wave. People come back and gets out before Febby can land on any kind of disables.
Pango doesn't have any building damage. They're also playing from behind, which means that they will try to get a pick off. All right, that's a huge kill. That's the pick off.
It just can't afford to happen. And losing potentially the Aegis right here as well. Moon starting to go down, switches back over. They burn through that Aegis. Febby looking for a big Echo Slam, but if he's not careful, Ghost Stick might find him as well. Gets the blink away, at least for the moment. Mineski maybe in a little bit of trouble. Iceberg going to be chased down, but the right click wasn't there. They get the Gale onto him, and with the Sheep landed, that's going to be a dead Ember, but it cost him an Aegis.
That's really not good for Mineski. They lose the Jug, they lose the Aegis, they lose momentum. They're on the back foot defending their bottom lane. That's going to put a smile on Pango's face, because they can fall back now, reset equilibrium, farm their own side of the map, and through the jungle, get themselves a little more time for that.
Gabe, you want to predict who's going to win this one?
I'm cool. I learned my lesson earlier.
Look at how many sentries are out on the map, by the way, from Mineski. They are scrambling desperately to deward the entirety of the map.
Yeah.
But there's still vision out there for Pango.
But this is the same type of thing that we saw earlier, wasn't it? Where it's like, yes, Pango are making these good moves, but Mineski is sort of building this group up lineup. Do you think it's the same type of thing that we saw in that Cole series?
I think it's much easier for the Pango to play around what Mineski are doing. Like,
okay.
Mineski have the TA and the Juggernaut to go high ground with the Veno Plague Wars to set up. But the jump and kill strength of the Pango onto individual targets, even with an Oracle on the enemy team, is so substantial from the Pango.
Oh, Ajit again, Blade Mail.
He's just gone so quickly, and the rest of them get out.
That's a BKB on Axe, so they have the two 9-second BKBs right now, 1-9, 1-10 second. And it's looking really good for Pango right now, even though they're 6,000 gold behind.
And 10 kills behind.
Jump forward. This is the X factor, making it happen with this TA, and it looks like Moon has had enough. He's just going to jump forward and kill a couple of them, but it's just supports.
Exactly. It's like, cool, you killed our Witch Doctor and our Nyx, our Morphling, our Ember, they're farming. Ghost Stick is out there on the map.
Too, right?
And yeah, and a BKB charge on TA.
Well, 30 minutes in, 9-21.
The one great strength that Mineski have, thanks to this TA, is the trap clearing.
Right.
Able to push out multiple waves without really committing heroes to it.
But I think that that's always going to be sort of countered by Iceberg with bots, and then also having like Radiance. He clears the creep waves too quickly. Atos connecting. Axe caught. He can't afford to die here. He does have that BKB, but can't get it off in time. So they kill off Ghost Stick while bottom lane, Ajit will defend the tower. And Iceberg also in kind of no man's land. He doesn't have his BKB yet either. Gotta be careful.
Remnant.
The Echo's gonna connect, and oh, this guy, Remnant away, it doesn't happen. What in the hell just happened?
That's a feed. Good old-fashioned little feed. He really wanted to push out that top wave, so he didn't, to not allow the catapult wave to come in. But Oracle and Earthshaker, the two of them paired together, enough lockdown and the ability to dispel that flame guard.
All right, Naive switches over. He's got the TA refraction on him right now. The disarm is out, but look, they've got the Hex already catching onto Witch Doctor, but the lift up comes onto Moon, and now Iceberg with the buyback is going to be able to connect onto this TA. The Witch Doctor ultimate going as well, trying to do some good damage. Naive's already used his BKB, though. It's really hard for him to initiate since they got the Sheep Stick onto Moon. If he wants to counterplay this in a second, they can.
Right,
There's no need for him to use a BKB. Earthshaker already popped his ulti, so no real kill threat on that Morphling.
He's scared of the Gale cooldown.
This TA's Hex is doing so much work.
But it is really just Moon against the world right now, it feels like.
I haven't seen Ajit in like 5 minutes.
No.
Where's he been?
He's pushing out bottom, he's doing his thing. Ghost Stick's ready to kill him in the exact same spot again. And it's a dataless TA on top of everything else. This is the thing about Moon. Like, this guy gets so incredibly farm and just, like, owns. But at the same time, it's like, you do need the rest of the heroes to be able to play around him.
They just used the scan on them.
Well, down bottom, they're eventually going to need to push this wave out, and the Pango are here. They've got numbers. Naive pushes up towards high ground with the illusions. He's going to get some good damage onto this tier 3, and nobody's home. Nobody's reacting. Mineski don't feel comfortable sending one back because they know that they could just get blown up. So they have to rotate in all of these heroes, and then Pango going to push out bottom and their mid lane.
I think Moon should just spend the next like minute and a half trapping down bottom lane. Even in the trees, try and get some vision of where Ghost Stick's been hiding. Because they cannot allow this bot lane to get pushed in so heavily again.
Yeah, he's just pushing the whole thing out and does land down those traps. Oh, interesting. He went for the Meld Dispels talent instead of the armor reduction.
I guess he wants to get out of the Searing Chains, have some kind of a Dispel, also great against the Battle Hunger, so he can blink after.
What else do we have online here? Did Axe, what did he end up going for afterwards? The movement speed, going for the Shiva's Guard next. Doesn't look like we're gonna have the fun little Manta build that I was talking about. That's sad. Maybe he'll get it when he gets 20. Mid lane?
Venomancer has that gem, so they got rid of all the vision on their own side of the map.
Oh, they've smoked behind KP.
They're ready.
He
Ready to
has,
go. Aeon Disc. They have the juggle. Doesn't do all that much, but Moon is able to find the Nyx Assassin in 2 shots. But look at Iceberg. They take them both down instantly. There's going to be a buyback coming from Febby as they want to take this fight. Now BKB's wearing off. The Pango need to back out. They got to be careful about the counter initiation play that could come.
There's no remnant for Iceberg.
Iceberg needs to get out of here, slowed down a lot, but Ghost Stick's looking for the counter play. He gets the call onto 2 of them afterwards. The blade mail. Is it going to be enough? He doesn't get it off in time, and the jump in, Echo Slam coming. It's not quite looking like it's enough from Febby. They find themselves Ajit as well, but Moon, he's there with the Hex, able to interrupt, gets the slowdown, Febby with the stun, and they take down that Morphling.
Moon with the crits. Massive damage coming in. It looked good from the Pango, but the buyback from Febby coming straight into that battle again. Even without Ninja Boogie using False Promise, they're able to actually outwithstand.
Yeah, the thing is, Pango can't really initiate on a target like a Venomancer because of that Aeon Disc build, and you also have an Oracle behind them, so it's pretty hard for them to pick a target. They need to spread the fight, try to get a pick off with the Nyx Assassin.
Thank you, Scriv. He used Gale 3 times. How many Plague Wards did we have out? So we had five Plague Wards plus 6 Plague Wards, potentially more.
All the difference in the world.
So he was level 10 around 15-minute mark. Now it's 36, which means that he would have an extra 1,800 gold. So that's a free hex for him.
A free hex, just a straight-up free hex.
All right, there's a game going on, ladies and gents. This Moon is going to turn this back around with the Hex. Kills off Iceberg. He got 3-shot by that TA, and Ghost Stick just tries to live. The taunt's going to keep him chasing after this Axe, who eventually is going to be brought down to earth and taken down afterwards, and that is 4 heroes dead, no buyback. It's a trap.
Yeah, and TA is level 25, so I was wondering if it was Juggernaut's Basher, but he does not have it. It's actually a talent from TA, and it's suddenly this game's looking all Mineski.
What an interesting one. The Meld Bash talent taken at 25 for TA. And now
if you've got limited lockdown, you know, buy more lockdown. Take your talents that give you that stun.
It's such a long stun.
1.5 seconds, yeah.
On a 6-second cooldown.
off of a right click as well.
Yeah, that's nuts.
But what if you hide in Meld, wait for someone, and then use it again?
Yeah.
3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Huge.
I love it. Well,
is that Megas?
It's looking like it's Megas. Mineski, they're going to get the glyph popped against them. There's still that rain tracks up in the top, but Cardi's taking care of it. And as they head over here to take down the tier 3 tower, it's looking like it's going to need to be one big jump coming from the Pango. Ghost Scepter keeps alive that Witch Doctor for the moment. They find the Echo Slam, though. Febby is there. They're gone.
GG.
Stick a fork in them.
They're done.
Guys, do we have anything left? Anyone has a buyback?
They're waiting for the the Ember to live one more time.
They've got three cores alive now. Not for long.
No. Yeah, Mineski are looking to finish this game off now. Refractions there for TA. I think that we just saw a creep get cold, and
That's
they jump in a really big call, but the save comes.
One
Moon
dunk.
is going to be there. Dunk is down. Is it another
Two
one?
dunks.
Find themselves another dunk. Moon is still living through this, but not for that much longer.
Pop goes to TA.
And it's going to drop. So a triple kill for Ghostic off the back of a huge call.
Now you call GG.
Well, he's still chasing. He wants KP.
Ghosty got 2.5k gold from that.
That's some real insanity.
What a player.
They don't have the worst heroes at dealing with mega creeps.
It's true. Got the one
If they
hit.
get Roshan, do they have a... I mean...
Do we live in a world where this comeback is possible? Is this a thing
Yes,
that can
but
happen?
no?
I mean, you know, the other thing is double call, double blade mail. You gotta win a fight. Oh,
Okay,
look at
what's
this,
KP
Lawrence.
with the Gale talent? Defend Roshan all on his own.
It's gonna happen. I actually don't think it is. I think they actually just get Roche.
It's slow and arduous work killing it off. But Mineski are not defending, not contesting.
Yep. All right, so double call, double everything. I think you have to give the refresher to Axe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And now Ember Spirit is also getting closer to level 25, very close to it. Axe level 23, so everyone got a lot of experience from those kills.
Oh my God. Dyer got the kill on Roche with the trap.
Excuse me? Is
That's why
they
he said
tipped Moon?
trap.
That's why they tipped Moon. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Dyer got the kill. I was like, why are they doing that? And then I realized
Doesn't really change anything.
that's still insane though.
It's a sick play.
All right, Moon, he wants a Mercedes. Unreal.
Iceberg wants these bloody creeps out of his base.
Yeah, definitely. They got to make it happen.
He's got Shiva's
Oh,
Guard.
and now Witch Doctor is level 15, GPM talent 4, and Nyx Assassin has 1. I'm not saying this game is not over, but it's not over.
It's not over. It's not over till it's over either. That's the other thing to keep in mind here.
It's not over until the Venomous Gale cooldown sings, right?
Yeah. So what do we have here? Jump in, Hex, caught. Is it enough? Meld Strike, stun. He's done. Call, interrupt, not bad. The taunt's there, but the save coming from Oracle.
Another
Second round of the call. Can they kill him off in the duration of this taunt? It's not quite that much damage, and Febby comes in and finds it. The Omni Slash actually is still working. He lives through it all. The healing ward. Oh, it kept him alive. Unreal. GG called, and in the end, Mineski prevail.
I mean, they lost Ember Spirit right away. He didn't deal any damage in a fight. They could have stalled the game maybe a little bit longer if